smell a crow. You killed his friends. I thought you want to question this one. What do we want with the baby crow?
This baby killed Coronathan. He wants to be one of us.
That half-handed cunt killed the friends of mine. Friends twice your size.
My father told me big men fall just as quick as little ones if you put a sword through their hearts.
Well, plenty of little men tried to put their swords through my heart. And there's plenty of little skeletons buried in the woods. What's your name, boy?
Jon Snow.
Your Grace. Your Grace? Did you hear that? From now on, you'd better kneel every time I fart.
Stand, boy. We don't kneel for anyone beyond the wall. So, you're Ned Stark's bastard. Thank you for the gift, Lord of Bones. You can leave us. The girl likes you. You like her back, Snow. That why you want to join us?
Don't panic, boy. You're allowed to want some ginger minch. This isn't the damned Night's Watch will make you swear off girls. I'm glad you crows think fucking's a sin. There's more of us every year, and less of you.
This chicken eater you thought was king is torment giant's bane.
You're just sorry because I look more kingly than you. Still, I can't believe this pup killed the orphan.
Up here beyond the wall, mothers tell their sons, if you're not good, the half-hand will get you. He was our enemy, and I'm glad he's dead. He was my brother once, back when he had a whole hand. Colin always travelled with his best men. What were you doing with him?
The Lord Commander sent me to the Half-Hand for seasoning.
Why?
He wants me to lead one day.
But here you are, a traitor, kneeling before the king beyond the wall.
If I'm a traitor, then you are too.
Why do you want to join us, Jon Snow?
I want to be free.
No, I don't think so. I think what you want more than anything is to be a hero. I'll ask you one last time. Why do you want to join us?
We stopped at Craster's Keep on the way north. I saw...
You saw what?
I saw Craster take his own baby boy and leave it in the woods. I saw what took it.
You're telling me that you saw one of them? And why would that make you desert your brothers?
Because when I told the Lord Commander, he already knew. He'd known for years. Everything I thought I knew about the Night's Watch was a lie. Thousands of years ago, the first men battled the White Walkers and defeated them. I want to fight for the side that fights for the living. Did I come to the right place?
We'll need to find you a new cloak.
crossed the river to give battle, and we routed him. Nearly 400 Lannisters killed, another 100 taken prisoner, and the Mountain was lucky to escape with his life. He will think twice before picking another fight with the Tullys.
Your victory at the stone mill is already the subject of songs across the Riverlands, Uncle. These songs will spread throughout the Seven Kingdoms, and hope will spread with them.
Thousands of Northmen have already died fighting this war. They have no more use for hope. All that remains for them is justice.
That is why we are all here, Lord Karstark. For your sons, for my father, for all those that have died at Lannister hands, and for those who still live under their yoke. I will not stop until they have their justice. This I swear to you. I need to speak with my family.
If I may, nephew, I encountered a situation with one of my lieutenants at the stone mill, which may have some bearing.
Why don't you shut your mouth about that damn mill? I don't call him nephew. He's your king.
Rob knows I meant him no disrespect.
You're lucky I'm not your king. I wouldn't let you wave your blunders around like a victory flag.
My blunder sent Tywin's mad dog scurrying back to Casterly Rock with his tail between his legs. I think King Rob understands we're not going to win this war if he's the only one winning any battles. Now, there's glory enough to go around.
It's not about glory. Your instructions were to wait for him to come to you.
I seized an opportunity.
What value was the mill?
The Mountain was garrisoned across the river from it.
Is he there now?
Of course not. We took the fight to him. He could not withstand us.
I wanted to draw the Mountain into the west, into our country where we could surround him and kill him. I wanted him to chase us, which he would have done because he is a mad dog without a strategic thought in his head. I could have that head on a spike by now. Instead, I have a mill.
We took hostages. Willem Lannister, Martin Lannister.
Willem and Martin Lannister are 14 years old.
Martin is 15, I believe.
Tywin Lannister has my sisters. Have I sued for peace?
No.
Do you think he'll sue for peace because we have his father's brother's great-grandsons?
No.
How many men did you lose?
208. But for every man we lost, the Lannisters
We
lost.
need our men more than Tywin needs his!
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
You would have. Right here today at this gathering if you had been patient.
We seem to be running short on patience here.
You know who isn't? Tywin Lannister.
My apologies, my lord, for interrupting your time of leisure. But I only want to discuss a few matters with you privately in advance of today's council meeting. I often find that the council environment is less than hospitable to the principles of good governance.
But you are no longer on the council, by official decree of the hand of the king.
Your son did conspire to keep me from my rightful place in the chamber, as well as affronting my dignity in other ways.
In my absence, my son was acting hand.
But you are the hand now, my lord.
But I have not revoked the acting hand's decree.
Oh, my lord, I must say that this is most surprising to
Perhaps
me.
he had it right. Perhaps in the Black Cells you truly found your level.
Oh, my lord, you cannot mean that.
Stop it.
Am I the only one to see through this performance? Is it possible that so many could be so stupid for so long? Huh?
There are times when I have trouble believing it myself.
And why do you bother?
So many flowers, my lord, each wanting to grow the tallest, bloom the brightest. And one by one, sooner or later, they all get plucked. I don't want to be the tallest or the brightest. I only want to remain in the garden until my time comes to return to the dirt.
Well, thank you for your poetic candor. But I still don't see why I should let you back on my council.
The king's council, my lord.
I could have you return to the dirt this afternoon, if you like.
Since the time I convinced the mad king to open his gates to you, I have served the interests of the House of Lannister unfailingly.
Yeah, yet you still betrayed my son's trust.
Because I felt he was acting against those interests, yes.
What have I done to earn this touching loyalty?
You have built the strongest house.
What happens when we are no longer the strongest house?
By that time, I will be rotting beneath the floor of the Sept of Baelor, if you deem my years of service worthy of that honor.
Well, in the future, you will serve me more actively, as befits a man of your vigor.
Yes, my lord.
Take those to the kitchen. I'll have them for supper.
Yes, my lord.
What else?
A number of gold cloaks who deserted during the battle have filtered back into the barracks, hoping to be reinstated, my lord.
Their cowardice put the king's life in danger. I want them all put to death.
Oh, they deserve death, Your Grace, without question. And yet, perhaps it might be wiser to send them to the wall. Reports from the Night's Watch suggest that the king beyond the wall has amassed a great army.
The Watch is severely undermanned. If the wall should fail...
The wildlings will flood the north. Well, let them. Give Balin Greyjoy and young Robb Stark someone else to fight besides each other. Maybe we'll even send an envoy into the frozen waste to talk with this Mance raider.
Could be a job for you, little brother, if your current position doesn't work out.
Won't we all?
Go back to sleep.